Personal performance acceleration, a core component of our associate development strategy at HD Supply, starts with goal setting, continues with 2 performance checkpoint conversations throughout the year, and concludes with the annual performance review. During a checkpoint conversation between an associate and manager, they discuss progress made towards goals and address any challenges experienced to date. These conversations are opportunities to look back while also looking ahead. It is recommended that there be at least 2 performance checkpoint conversations during the year. In preparing for a checkpoint conversation with your associate, you should review his or her existing goals and first-choice competencies for the associate's career level. Prepare a list of accomplishments to date for both promise goals and development goals. And prepare a list of areas for improvement or continued development. To get the meeting started, try these performance conversation starters. What win are you most proud of since you set your goals? Are you on track towards achieving your promise goals and development goals? What goals are causing concern for you and where are you facing challenges? What are some potential solutions that may alleviate these challenges? In what ways can you improve your performance? What changes, if any, should be made to your goals so they are still relevant and up to date? Here's a sample performance conversation to give you some ideas about how your meetings should go.
So tell me, Mark, what win are you most proud of since you set your goals?
I think my biggest win has been with my quality of work goal for receiving TOs. I've gone 160 days without a defect on the quality checklist.
That's a great accomplishment. Can you keep that streak going?
I hope so. I've been following the process in the work instructions and SOPs, and it seems to be working for me.
Would you mind sharing some best practices in the morning meeting tomorrow with the rest of the team?
Sure, I'd be happy to.
It will give you a chance to practice your communication from a leadership perspective, and I know your development goal is to prepare yourself to become a leader. What do you need from me to help you continue to achieve your goals?
As you saw in this conversation, your job as a manager is to ask the associate what you can do to enable their success and if there's anything else the associate wants to cover. This is a great way to close out your checkpoint conversation. To close out your checkpoint conversation, try the following. What would you like to talk about that we haven't touched on today? What do you need from me to help you achieve your goals? How can I help you in areas we haven't discussed? Here's another sample performance checkpoint conversation where the associate is facing some challenges.
So, what goals are causing concern for you?
I'm worried about my productivity goal because I'm trying to double check everything so I can reduce my defects.
Yes, I noticed you had 3 defects in the past 5 weeks, which have resulted in mispicks since the wrong part number was in a location. Do you have ideas on how to make sure you are matching the part numbers on the boxes with the TO labels?
I think I was going too fast. I was worried mainly about productivity, working multiple TOs at the same time, and I just ended up putting labels on the wrong group of boxes.
I know, there's been a lot of pressure on productivity, but remember, it takes longer to do something twice and have to correct the issue than it does to do it right the first time.
Yes, I know.
I would like to work with you over the next few days and conduct some extra quality checklists to help you try to reduce your defects and keep your productivity up at the same time. Does that sound okay?
Sure, I'd appreciate any tips.
I think we can work together to figure out how we can catch if SKUs don't match our product or the TO. Based on what we learn, we can get you back on track towards achieving your performance goals. How can I help you in areas we haven't discussed?
Both of these performance conversations were about one promise goal. Successful performance checkpoint conversations should include a discussion about each of the associate's promise and development goals. The conversation should result in the associate being aware of whether or not they are on track towards achieving their performance goals. The associate and manager should identify solutions to existing challenges, ways to improve performance, and effective performance that should be continued. If any revisions are needed to an associate's goals, either you or the associate will make those updates in team. Salaried associates and managers can track progress towards goals using the Checkpoint feature in Team. All progress notes will be saved so they can be referred to later at your performance review. Remember, great managers show they care by taking the time to let associates know what is expected and by giving them feedback on how they're doing. Performance Checkpoint conversations are a great way to do this. You can access a copy of the Performance Conversation Guide as well as other resources to support you through the Personal Performance Acceleration process on the HR portal.